Toastmasters family and curious guests. My name is Divya. Today is my first ever speech at the Toastmasters stage, and I'm going to talk about an art of embracing change. We are going to learn three things today. Learning about the change curve, understanding it through my personal story. Third, embracing the change and grow. So let me ask you first question. Have you ever experienced change in your life? Maybe going through personal change, moving through places, changing career, company, going through organizational change, or even losing someone you love? Almost all of you, right? Because change is inevitable, as Buddha said, and it's a constant part of your life. Better you understand the change, it prepares you to deal with it. Let me present you the change. It represents series of stages people go through, series of emotions people go through when are exposed to change. On x-axis there's time, on y-axis there's morale. But let me explain you through my personal story. I was born and raised in a very small city in India. It had 300,000 people. Yes, it is still small compared to the size of India. And it's called Dhule city. As a school-going kid, I was very sincere and a scholar person. Always stood first in my school. Won a lot of competitions. I was good in sports, into arts. Had amazing group of friends. In my final year of high school, I stood first in my county, and I had already dreamt and decided that which college I'll be going to the next. But life had different plans, and my father faced a bankruptcy into his business and announced in our family that we are going to move to a bigger city called Pune, which had 10% more population, 3 million. Can you imagine? I went into shock the first stage, as you can see. Because in India, it's like very tough to get a admission into best college. In small town, to put into perspective, around more than 10 people apply for one seat, whereas in the bigger cities, it grows 100 folds. So thousands of people apply for for the seat into a best college. I was very shocked with that, and quickly I went into denial mode. That I thought it's a joke. It's not happening. I got this. We are staying here. We are not moving, and my morale went up high. But quickly, when I realized, no, it's still happening, my stage became into anger mode, and I started blaming my father for putting us into this situation, that he's the reason this is happening, and because of him, we have to move to a bigger city. Soon, that turned into a bargaining mode, where my sister started engaging me into looking at the positive sides of it, that maybe bigger city equal to more exposure, more opportunities, and maybe even better job perspectives or career perspectives rather. I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. And we moved to Pune. After that, soon I went into depression because nothing of that environment was familiar. I didn't have any friends. I was questioning whether will I get a seat into best college or admission. Soon we started exploring the Pune city with my sister. I got energized with the bigger shopping malls, visiting into different colleges, and finally got accepted into one of the best colleges. And I thought, okay, it's not that bad as I was thinking, and accepted my new life, and it became more natural. From this experience, I learned that I became a lot more confident person. I grew as a person, and this experience taught me a lot. After that, soon I moved into another 15 times, and that included 5 more countries. So, and all on my own. Because more you understand this change curve, addicted it becomes, and your hunger for growth becomes even higher and increases further. Let me explain you 3 things how to embrace this change. First, acknowledge your feelings, that you're feeling nervous and it's totally okay to feel so. Second, see the further side of the curve, that there are good things happening and it's for good. Third, make a plan to go through that tough process to get there. This is how I became change welcomer rather than change resistor, and constantly tried to do or learn new things. So we looked at 3 things today: the change curve, understood it through my personal story, and how to embrace it with a wholeheartedness and grow as a person. Thank you.